2nd and 10. From the gun, Winston. He's going to go for a big play. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And with the Buccaneers' new coaching staff, you have to figure they're going to want to use O.J. Howard a little bit more this season. 34 catches, 565 yards last year, but that was in only 10 games. 6'6", 251, and can run. Find a way to get him the ball as they just did there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. On second down now, it's Barber. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What up?
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher for the season goes Derrick Henry. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Nah, the Bucs. Is the Bucs new?
So important for them, and they know that it helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week.
So the Bucs played all
a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Under the Empire System of the
On 2nd and 11 Mariota. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly.
I'll be one of your black guys partnering around where I'm doing.
I wouldn't think so. I think in
most
cases,
just down a touchdown.
You know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan,
Black
all
out,
the things you
baby.
work on in practice. But
Black
you have
out.
some
Fuck
teams
black out.
that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try to be aggressive on their first series.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2.
That's
It's second down now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
I know that's not Boogie acting for a play.
Throwing on second and 8. Mariota.
Why'd you fuck up with, why'd you fuck with the draft site?
That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Fuck with the draft site. The draft player and shit.
A chance to get
It's a glitch for me. It's a glitch for me. It says everyone's a freaking first round pick.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
With the title update and shit.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Literally, I could go to the undrafted all the way at the bottom and scour them, and he's a first-round pick.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take
I don't know why I
this
can't.
one in for a Titans touchdown.
I'm gonna trade off my draft. I'm gonna trade off my draft
Touchdown
picks.
number 8 on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
They got that shit there.
And it's no good. And this is the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
The Bucks is 2-4. So Andre's 5-1. Wait,
So
is Andre
with the missed
5-1 or
PAT in
4-1?
his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
That nigga missed that.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Yeah, he missed the extra feet.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
The Miami dude is definitely...
You have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Nah, he said he had work.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Nah, by him up yesterday, I him up this morning.
7-6. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. On 2nd down, Barber. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. On 3rd down, Winston. Now the pressure comes, he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jarrell Casey able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Scouting. I don't scout nobody. When I be turning people's strings on, I don't even be fucking watching.
So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line.
That's game on, but I'm in the kitchen. I'll come out and look at the motherfucking TV and check the score and come back.
1st and 10. Here's Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That's probably don't want to raise the people there.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
I'm on. 45 the mark. I got him.
From the gun, Mariota. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Let's go, baby.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Play fake. Winston. Flushed out right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Third and short yardage. Winston. This goes to Barber, the running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Jameis to throw it. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Good coverage that time by Malcolm Butler.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
The second down throw for Winston. And Braith, the tight end's got it. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the deep
pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Cameron Wake in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
The Bucs is actually coming.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then you've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot where they have a cover for it. Time to shake things up.
Good job, that big catch, Marty.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you're going for and realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. The throw over the middle, taken in. Now the ball comes loose.
Hey, shit, Diamond, the dude that's trying to hunt for you, 6-1.
And they have it at the 38-yard line.
The dude that's trying to hunt for your head is 6-1.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up.
He's 6-1.
Just get credit.
He's really
to
6-9.
Knocked it free, made a big play.
That's fine
to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Here's Winston.
I mean, they ain't really anyone left on that.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Talking about, look at my schedule. Look at my schedule. Who do you think I'm seriously going to lose to other than
They got to
Daniel?
worry a little bit about the clock because
You said if I make the
playoffs,
playoffs. You said if I make the playoffs.
But if you don't pick
How am I
up the
not
first
going to make
down,
it?
guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Working out of the gun. Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Cameron Wake has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Is one of them.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. Great job defensively. Know where to go with the football.
He just got mad.
Not good.
He just got mad.
Just 24 yards there. And it'll be Titan football.
Stop being biased.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
I bet you I'll be in straight up.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Again, it's Mariota. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
You said it's a defense too?
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
The new diehard teams are like 87.
Final play of the half here, Winston.
Yeah, I bet you can get like 400K from each of our teams.
Across the 35. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Fuck out here, nigga. I don't need that shit. You the motherfucker won it off, motherfucker. I ain't never give it to me.
I don't remember that.
I ain't fucking ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
They're
close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up.
The Lions usually say
this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it drawn loose, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
When I see a play like this,
Yo, Andre,
I come back to risk
why did he
reward.
stop there, Andre?
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up, to either take
I'm just saying the game. You're just.
and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really
Good control back there.
because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it.
Yo, that really knows how to screw someone, yo. Why the fuck didn't he slide?
The length of the football here, maybe a little less.
Bullshit game. He fumbled on a wrap-up tackle. Are you fucking kidding me, yo?
Yeah, but they said don't fumble off of his tip from the safety.
My point exactly, but freaking he fumbles off a wrap-up tackle. Like, what the fuck?
Certainly, I would win the game if you would fumble it.
Yeah, but don't forget, you wouldn't even have a chance if you didn't get that pass interference.
Yeah, but
So payback. That's payback. No, you got your bullshit first.
Yeah, but it don't matter if he gets the bullshit else.
No, it doesn't. It better be even. Like, don't fucking cheat me if they don't want to cheat you.
That's a good start for him.
Another shot from the one on second and goal. They'll run with
I
Barber.
think that dude goes for two.
Play going absolutely nowhere as he's
And scored. If he scored and goes for two, he's up 2 possessions.
That's what someone smart would do.
And that is going to set up third and goal.
But that's if he scored the touchdown.
Now Winston. Flush to his right.
Nah, I was about to be a pick, yo. I knew he was trying to throw that ball to someone, but no one was open. He got it first and goal with the 1. And fourth and goal with the 12, yo.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking.
But my line is playing like, you keep saying, I don't know how to use it, but you see it for yourself, yo. They cannot block, run, or pass, yo.
For them, that's a win.
Well, looking at it from a
I don't know what you did to your Titans line, but this line is pitiful.
All things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the
So my
opening
first
drive
time
of
in
the
3
third
minutes.
quarter. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now
Y'all, I
again,
always
right
do
side.
that shit.
It's Grant.
Oh, look at that. Like, they don't block anyone. They just go right past them. Like, what the fuck is up with that?
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second
Oh,
and a
that
yard.
left side looks a little weak, you know. Oh, he's going over there. Yeah, but Grant's faster than any of those linebackers.
They go back to Grant.
Block him. No, it should be a touch. Oh, yo, they will never fix that, yo. They always click off and let the computer tackle. That is so annoying.
A gain of 20 and a first down.
And it's lagging again. What the fuck, man? No more lags in this game.
Why does my DoorDash driver
Look, oh,
say
it's lagging.
Big game.
That's kind of
Oh, God. Oh, I might have to cut it, yo.
that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
A first down carry for Henry.
Nah, let's see. Make it good, man.
They do the same thing with lift drivers. Say he's approaching. There's 2 minutes left. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama.
Now, when there's a 5-minute, there's a fee when they, what if it takes you 4 minutes to get there? But they did it
have to
early.
deal with contact near the line of scrimmage. They were so good up
What are you
front
talking about?
that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with
Movie.
End zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Nah, I know you've seen that bullshit when I missed that. Yo, Suckup's kick power has to be the weakest ever, yo.
And the Titans have taken the lead. And it's no good. It is
Yeah, I might have to cut this shit, yo.
nothing.
Oh, my
Extra
God.
point
down.
he's missed so far.
Look at that. My Lord, how did he even get it down the middle?
After the PAT miss.
Oh, I'll be back.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Around the NFL.
Cowboys in general took the L.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen.
Oh, it's lagging, man. What the fuck, yo?
And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Oh, man. This is the worst thing to do in this line. Go no huddle.
They'll stay on the ground with Barber. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Ooh, bitch. Get out the way. Slants, yo.
His body smarter, get out.
He should get out next year in August.
No, I'm sorry.
Yo, it is. Oh my God.
You know,
Yeah.
he was snitched like 6'9", he got out like 5 weeks ago.
I know. Or like a real
No,
OG.
actually, no, he went half a snitch. It was like,
He did snitch. He did snitch.
No,
He snitched in his fucking
him
tongue.
getting it's either Bobby Smurda getting 5 extra years or is a friend getting an extra 5 years.
No. Bobby Smurda was supposed to get 5 years. Rowdy was supposed to get 12. If Smurda would look, it's lagging. That's fucking went out of bounds right. Yeah, hold on, yo. If